Hello guys, welcome to the next video tutorial on Java programming for beginners. And in this video we will see how to get user input using Java. So for example, you want to enable user input. So user should give you the input and then you want to perform some action on the input. How you can do it, I will show you in this video. So there is a special class in Java called scanner which enables us to take input. So we will define scanner, which is a class, or you can say this can be a data type, and then I can define a variable for this data type or instance is equal to new scanner, and it takes some input. And what input it takes? So to give the output on the console, we write system dot out, right? We have seen in the last videos. And to take input, we give system dot in. Okay. So this code will enable us to take the input from the user. Now, for the first time when you write this code, you can see a red squiggly line below the scanner. So this is because we need to add this class in our project or in our project file. That's why it's showing error. So when we compile this program, it will give us error. I'm going to compile it, and it says error exit in required project. Okay, so there is an error. When you go to the problem tab here, the error says scanner cannot be resolved. Okay, so to solve this problem, you just need to hover over the scanner, and then Eclipse, because it's an intelligent IDE, it will give you some suggestion to solve the problem. And the first suggestion is import scanner, and this is the solution of this problem. You just click import scanner and it will add this line to your code. And this line is nothing but it's importing the scanner class, which is already defined in Java. So this is provided by Java to you, which helps us to take the scan from the input from the user, right? So you don't need to even write anything. You just hover over this and click the first option and this will be added. Okay, now there will be no error. You see, there is no error right now. Okay, now to show what input the user has given, you can tell a user that you system. So we will write system dot out dot print ln, and in the brackets we can ask the user enter some number. Okay, and then in the next line we will define a variable. We have seen how to declare a variable in the last video. So for example, int user input number. This is the variable name. This is long, but it explains the use of this variable, right? And then you just need to use the scan object, which is this one, small scan, and then you just need to paste it here. Then just write dot, and when you write dot, it will give you some suggestions, right? And we are looking for taking a number as an input because this is integer, right? So we are interested in taking numbers as an input. So just search for next int. Okay, next int, and then just give this semicolon here, and in the next line we are just going to print uh, the value. So we will just print the entered value is, the entered value is, and then you can just print the value, right? So you can just write print. I haven't told you what is the meaning of this print, system.out.print without ln. Then this will just print your output without breaking the line. Okay, so just copy this variable from here and paste it here, and now I'm going to run this program, and now you can see the output here is enter some number. So we will enter some number, for example 1000. So we have given this user input, so it's asking the program is asking the user to enter some number. So we have entered this number 1000 and press enter, and it says the entered value is 1000, which is printed by these two lines. Okay, in the same way you can rerun this program, and once again you can give some number, for example some random number, and press enter, and it says the entered value is this. Okay, so in the same way, this is just for the number. So next int, it says you want or you are expecting an integer. Now suppose you want to scan, or you want that the user must enter some double value or some text value. How you can do this? So you can do this. I will just copy the same lines from here, but instead of using this scan, I'm just defining another scanner, which is scan1, and in here I will say enter some decimal value. Okay, and then I will just change it to double, and in here whenever you are expecting double value, user input double, then you need to change this function. So you need now expecting double value, so scan dot next double. Okay, so whatever you are expecting from here, you need to ensure that next, after next, this name comes here, right? So right now you are expecting the double value. Okay, so what we are doing in this code, first we will ask for a number, then we will ask for the double value, and this scan should be changed to scan1, right? We will compile the program, and first it says give the number. I will give number 4222, and it says the entered value is 422, and then it says enter some decimal value. So I will enter some decimal value 145.1523 for example, and press enter, and it says entered value is the same, right? So in this way you can take double as an input. Okay, now for example you want to take some text input. Okay, so to take a text input, what you need to do is you need to define here string, and a string is a data type which takes a string. String means the array of characters, right? and in here you just need to change it to scan dot next line. So we are expecting a line from the user this time, and please enter some string, and the entered string is okay. So string means some kind of text we are expecting from the user. Okay, and this also we can change it to string, and the variable name here also we will change as string. Now when we run the program, here the program says please enter some string. We will enter hi there, how are you, for example. This is a string, and press enter, and it says the entered string is hi there, how are you, right? So in this way you can take different kind of inputs from the user and print it or assign it to some variable, and then use this variable in your program. In the same way, in this in the place of this next line, there can be different function which can call float. Next float is there. Next simple next is there, which will return you the string. There are some function like next boolean, which can take boolean value, next big decimal, the next big integer, next byte, next float. So whatever data type input you want to take, you just need to take the corresponding next value to this. Okay, so I hope you understood the basic concept of taking or scanning inputs from the user, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please rate, comment and subscribe, and bye for now.